Coach, you talked in pregame about how this Clippers team was one of the best defensive teams in the NBA, stepped up and played with them toe for toe. The defensive effort, how proud are you of the defensive effort by your team tonight to match this team's effort?
Yeah, I'm actually happy with how we played on both ends of the court. I thought our defensive activity and connectivity and open-mindedness and willingness to scramble and throw some hits at Harden and at Leonard at different spots on the floor to try to take away their comfort zone. And I thought we did it at a good rate. You need like one or two more of those guys to miss a three or to not get a put back layup or something like that. But I thought for the most part, like our communication and our effort were so much better tonight than last game on that end of the floor. And then I thought offensively, like you said, they're a good defensive team, but we hold ourselves to only 9 turnovers tonight, which shows we take care of the ball. I thought we created a lot of really good looks and weren't able to convert some of them. I thought again, the defense leading to offense had a couple transition opportunities to, inch a little bit closer or get ourselves over a hump. So we were right there all game. And leaving here tonight feels a little bit different than leaving here a couple nights ago where you thought that you didn't have great execution on either end of the floor or the effort that you needed on either end of the floor.
We've talked about Miles just continuously getting better and better, but tonight he just seemed to take over and just didn't want to let this team get down. And can you just talk about his will to continue playing as hard as he's playing and carrying this team right now?
Yeah, he's amazing, and we are lucky to have him. I am lucky to be able to coach him. He's trying to uplift his teammates in all the timeouts. At halftimes, he's saying the right things. And then, like you just said, he wants the ball offensively when things get a little murky and we're not getting the looks that we probably need to, or the flow doesn't feel right. He takes it upon himself, and then I think he also takes it upon himself to say he'll guard a Leonard or he'll guard a Harden. And so, when your best players are stepping up to the plate and saying the right things and doing the right things and playing the right way for a majority of the game, it becomes contagious. And I'm super thankful for him.
What would you say was the? I guess you guys couldn't close out the way you wanted to in the fourth quarter. You couldn't get the crunch time buckets the way you like to. What do you think was the reason why? Was it more of them? You? What would you say happened tonight in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, I felt like got to give them credit. Obviously, they made some shots down the stretch, which shows that they made shots. They were able to capitalize a little bit on some things on the offensive end for them. And then I thought defensively, again, we created some good shots. I know we got caught in a crowd a couple times and some of their shift activity bothered us, but I think it was just more us not being able to convert on a couple of the possessions. But I think we got some of the looks that we wanted.
And with Josh, he obviously went down, I guess, hamstring tightness. What do you see with there, and how is he feeling right now, do you think, at the moment?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. I came in here pretty quick after addressing the team, and so we'll see what evaluation comes out of Josh getting looked at, but that's all I got for right now, to be honest.
Held James Harden to 14 points. He had 6 turnovers. Can you kind of speak to the impact that both Josh Okogie and Josh Green had when they were defending Harden tonight?
Yeah, it was both Josh's. I mean, we even threw Voss on him for a little bit at the end of the game. KJ had his turn, so it definitely started with Josh Green's intensity, and I thought everybody followed suit. We did a pretty good job of defending him without fouling. What did he end up with? 5 free throws. Knowing, the master that he can be at drawing fouls, that's not bad. And I thought, again, the shift activity behind it was just as important, or the willingness to come up and be decisive. And when we had that aggressiveness to us, it obviously put him in a position where he couldn't find a rhythm. So really proud of the Joshes for setting the tone, but then it was everyone else that stepped up as well.
When you talk about KJ Simpson, you can see kind of the flashes of potential, and then he might have a rookie moment every now and then. But talk about what you've seen from him midway through his rookie season and how important these minutes are in these key games for him.
Yeah, confidence is building. One of the characteristics that he has that I think Jeff and his group were able to identify early on is he's a winner, and he's willing to do whatever it takes to impact winning. And he comes in the game and he changes the flow, it feels like, with his intensity, his pressure defensively, his communication. He's talking to his teammates, and offensively, like when you see that burst where he's rejecting pick and rolls and being the same guy that he is in Greensboro, it helps make us better. It makes him better. I just love the growth that he is showing, and he's going to continue to have like a big impact, I think, on our franchise.